This is the cause. Unrelenting wildfires burning across virtually all of Canada. So many firefighters from around the world have now joined the effort to contain them. Meanwhile, this is the effect. Another day of smoke-saturated air hanging menacingly over our region. From Pennsylvania down to Delaware and out to the coast of New Jersey, that hazardous haze is hanging on. It is Thursday night, and the big story on Action News tonight is that code red air quality alert still in effect and the continued warnings connected to it. As we speak, Philadelphia's air quality ranks among the very worst in the world. Though down from its overnight peak, we are still well within that hazardous zone. That meant everything from canceled outdoor recess to delayed flights to many back in masks for the day. The good news is this: conditions are getting better. Cecily Tynan has the details on timing for that cleaner air coming our way. We'll also check in with our team of reporters from around the region, from the city to the shore. And let's begin in Philadelphia with Action News reporter Aliana Gomez. Aliana, a major announcement just moments ago from the school district.
Brian, that's right. In the last 15 minutes, the school district of Philadelphia just announced that school will be virtual tomorrow. They are not going to do in-person learning because the smoky conditions and the air quality has not significantly improved to levels that they would allow students to continue going to school. Keep in mind, 50%, more than 50% of Philadelphia schools do not have air conditioning or proper air conditioning systems. So they'd be kind of socked inside of the school without proper ventilation. So according to the superintendent, this is the best decision. Socked in with smoke for days with no real end in sight.
But it is a very fluid situation. It could change as the winds, move the smoke closer to us.
Heavy smoke from those Canadian wildfires has brought a bustling city to a bit of a halt. An early morning ground stop at PHL delayed arriving flights for about an hour. And now city leaders are putting a pause on all outdoor work and activities.
So this is terrible. That's what I don't know how else to say that.
A code red alert was issued again in Philadelphia because of poor air quality. Conditions have remained in the unhealthy category, with an air quality index coming in over 200 today. That number down from Wednesday's most hazardous measurement above 400.
The fine particles can penetrate deeply into fragile lung tissue, causing symptoms including cough, shortness of breath, and wheezing.
That's why Philadelphia's health commissioner is urging people to mask up when heading outdoors.
We're trying to be cautious, get out and get some exercise, but at the same time, we're doing a lot to stay inside.
The city of Philadelphia has also canceled trash collection, street repairs, all outdoor events, after-school activities, and athletics due to the smoke.
It's no secret that the average age of our school buildings is 73 years old. We're really concerned with that, and so we're taking a look at what makes sense for tomorrow.
And again, the latest from the school district of Philadelphia, all students will go virtual tomorrow because of the smoky conditions and the air quality. And again, with the health department urging people to mask up, you can get a KN95 mask for free. There are 5 service centers around the city of Philadelphia. We have those locations on our website at 6abc.com if you're interested in getting a free mask. Reporting live from the Ben Franklin Parkway, Aliana Gomez, Channel 6 Action News. Brian?
Okay, Aliana, thank you. Meanwhile, New Jersey correspondent Trish Hartman has been keeping tabs on the situation in that state. She's live in Camden tonight. Trish, conditions there today were such that they were also giving out free masks today.
That's right, Brian. Masks were made available at major NJ transit hubs today because of the conditions. We've seen people out here at the Camden waterfront walking their dogs and fishing with masks on, heeding the advice of officials. Events continued to be postponed as the smoke continues to move through South Jersey. Today, state officials addressed the unhealthy haze coming from wildfires in Canada.
The most effective way to prevent breathing harmful particles from wildfire smoke is to stay indoors with the windows and doors closed.
Of particular concern today, people with respiratory conditions like asthma. That includes Maria Cuevas of Marlton.
It makes me very sleepy and it makes me cough a lot. I have a hard time breathing throughout the day.
It's affecting everybody in my family.
Howard Frame's daughter goes to Highland Regional High School in Blackwood. He was happy to hear the Black Horse Pike Regional School District was closed today.
My daughter's got asthma really bad, so she's just stuck in the house. She can't really come out at all.
Many other schools canceled outdoor activities. Experts say this is rare here on the East Coast.
It's basically a huge area of really bad air quality. The air quality in Trenton was the worst that it's been since they've been measuring. So at least over 20 years.
Environmental engineer Mark Zondlo from Princeton University says the tiny particles from these wildfires can go deep into the lungs. He says we should use this as a learning experience.
Bad air quality days are going to be with us for the summer, unfortunately, whenever the wind blows from the north. And if there are fires to the west of us, we're going to see them from those as well.
New Jersey officials are extending this air quality alert into tomorrow as well, meaning high-risk groups should limit their time outdoors. Reporting live in Camden, New Jersey, Trish Hartman, Channel 6 Action News. Brian.
Yeah, the smoke's still very evident behind you there tonight. Trish, thank you. Before we check in on the shore, let's get the latest from meteorologist Cecily Tynan live in the Weather Center. Cecily, it's slow improvement, but it is some improvement.
Yeah, at least we're heading in the right direction, Brian, because last night and early this morning, we were in the hazardous zone with air quality index. In fact, at 10 o'clock last night, Philadelphia recorded an AQI of 447. That is the highest number since record keeping began back in 1999. So we are not in the hazardous zone anymore, but still with that air quality index of 169, it's still unhealthy. But fortunately, we are starting to see the air quality index get a lot better in parts of our area. Allentown, where the past 2 days was just socked in with that smoky haze, has now dropped to 127. So that is orange. So that means it's unhealthy for those in sensitive groups, those who already have respiratory problems. Trenton also code orange 146, but Philadelphia, Surf City, Wilmington, and Millville code red with unhealthy air quality. And the smoke is not quite done with us yet. It's going to be a really gradual process. This shows visibility, and it's so much better than last night. In fact, Allentown visibility up to 9 miles. This time last night it was only 3/4 of a mile. The thickest smoke right now is in Wilmington with that visibility down to 3 miles. Future trackers showing that we will be dealing with more plumes of smoke heading through Friday and even on Saturday. However, Sunday the winds are changing. They're switching, and that will be a game changer. I'll talk more about that in the AccuWeather 7-day forecast. Brian.
Yeah, visibility measured in miles instead of feet is a very good thing.
It's
Cecily,
getting better.
You got it. Thank you. Well, even the wind off the ocean, not enough to improve the air quality at the shore today. Most of South Jersey is in the very unhealthy category, meaning a code red alert in effect there for now as well. Action News reporter Katie Castro live on the boardwalk in Ocean City. Katie, not even a break from this at the beach today.
That's right, Brian, but a lot of people thought that they could escape the city conditions and come down here to the shore.
Walking by, I don't feel like I'm wheezing or anything.
Many walking on Ocean City's boardwalk have said they don't notice the smoky air.
In Princeton, it was very orange and the sun was very red, like the sun was like very blood red and like this orangish brown tinge. It felt very frightening, and at least here it's kind of like a cool gray.
The conditions are still hazardous despite the ocean breeze masking the situation.
I'm an asthmatic, so is my son. It's not affecting us, so that's a good thing. And hopefully by Saturday this will be moving out of our area.
The beach in Margate was almost empty.
It's good to take a walk and just enjoy the quietness and the noises of the beach. Personally, I feel fine. I mean, you can kind of see it, and like you kind of sometimes, like last night, you could smell it a little bit, but I feel fine.
By the bay, some folks were renting boats, although business wasn't as busy as usual.
I know I've seen pictures of Philly, New York, and it looks really bad. You know, here obviously we have reduced visibility, but it definitely looks a lot better than that.
Just off the shore, Lucy the elephant was trying to see through the smoky conditions. Some say they haven't had issues breathing despite the lingering hazardous air conditions.
I'm hoping for clear skies soon.
And that's what many people down the shore say they are hoping for as well, for the sun to be out this weekend. Reporting live in Ocean City, Katie Castro, Channel 6 Action News. Brian.
Yeah, we're all hoping for that. Katie, thank you.